Yeah,
How you doing?
I'm doing good today. Yes.
Good. Well, all right. So, welcome to Bella's Crib. You like it?
I love it.
You like how I made it flat with the?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how got to make it work.
I know, right? Like I said, it's never right.
Well, Karen Vickers, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
I have to ask,
Yes.
how long have I known you?
It's been a while. I swear I thought I had worked here before 2020, and it's not. I think it's been 2022, 2023? It feels like I've been here for 10 years.
We're tiring you out a bit. 3,000 miles in a week and a half in a Toyota Prius. Go though.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
It'll get us there.
yeah. So, okay, I think we met in September.
Yeah.
And the first event was in Harris Teeter.
Yes, Matthews.
Yeah.
Yeah, James and I were there.
No, not Matthews. It was Raleigh.
Was it Raleigh?
Didn't we do Raleigh?
Oh, yeah, it was. It was like at the actual, it was at the actual grocery store.
Right.
Yeah, we were upstairs.
And then it was
Yeah.
like, sky's the limit.
Everybody always asks, Karen, how'd you get hired on? I was like, I think I was just thrown in a pod one day. And from there, you said, Karen, I need you to act as project manager because you had a bunch of phone calls with Cigna, and I was just like, okay, well.
That's how you roll.
And then here we are.
Yeah. And and it was on the vision first.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're running multiple services.
Mm-hmm.
You are a
Yes.
master of vision, dental, musculoskeletal, biometrics and labs, hearing.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
No.
Yeah.
Pod, drop off,
Yeah.
pick up, the
Yeah.
most important.
You haven't driven the truck yet, though.
No, unfortunately. Not yet. I'm going to stop. Yeah, I drove with Scuba Steve for 2 hours. Yeah, from Bartlesville to Oklahoma.
Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. See, we keep it interesting.
Oh, yeah. I tell all new hires, like, you never know where you're going to end up. You don't know what you're going to be doing.
Well, we talked about last night that you were thinking really want to get up to New Hampshire, right?
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
And any other place up in the north?
Just
Inland Territory.
Maine, Vermont. Yeah, New Hampshire. I've never been there.
But have you been to Maine and
No.
Vermont? No. Okay, so how far have you been to an event?
Massachusetts. Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Well, I guess what you have, maybe you already knew this, but it's obviously a big country.
Mm-hmm.
And you've seen a lot. There's always more to see.
Oh, there's always more to see. There's a lot more.
And how do you, things you like, things you don't like? We want honesty here.
Yeah.
So.
Well, new on-site leaders, I always let them know you're going to meet a lot of different people, a lot of different personalities, and I've honestly never worked with one on-site leader I didn't like.
That's great.
I always worked with everybody. I believe gets along very, very well.
Yeah. It's like when you're in the thick of it and in the front line of war.
Yeah, you do. Well, not only that, but anybody that you're working with, you could be with them for 2 to 3 weeks, and you're together. You're together. It's very tight relationship. So you get to know everybody. Yeah. Everybody gets to know you, and they turn into good friendships. Yeah. And then just all the people that you meet everywhere. Yeah. That was like going to, the Schlumberger, meeting all those guys. And then even whenever we go back to Oklahoma City, I still see Lisa. Yeah. I still see EJ. I still, and then even seeing patients multiple, every 6 months, every year, right. And they know you.
And they're coming back.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
So,
because that's what I was really wondering with this, is it, will people, if it comes to the workplace, will they come back again and again?
Oh,
and
yeah.
You're seeing that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Shreveport, you could do a whole week at Shreveport, just dental or just vision.
And they need it.
Yeah. They do.
Yeah.
That's like Schlumberger, Stanley Black & Decker and stuff. I was telling them that it would be nice if we could come in and do their safety glasses. Yeah. Because a lot of them are not measured right, or they give them with like a little tiny bifocal at the bottom. And I'm just like, it could make your life a lot easier.
Well, honestly, I can imagine being on the front lines. Obviously, the most important people, they're not getting to the dentist. They're not
right.
Yeah. I remember, actually, that reminds me of, Rich mentioned this an earlier one, is that there at that very first teeter, I don't know if you remember this, there was a an old gentleman who was in charge of getting all the shopping carts and bringing them back.
Yeah.
And he hadn't had an eye exam in, I don't even know how long.
Yeah.
The guy was nearly in tears.
Yeah.
Did he get
Oh, yes. He was. Yes. We put the trial frame on him.
Yeah.
That's when James and I were there.
Yeah.
We put the trial frame on him and he walked out to the window. I was like, go to the window, look across the street, look at the light. And like, yeah, damn near in tears because he was like, he said, I can see the colors over there. I can actually see the guys across the way working. I was like, oh man.
So it is also good to hear that people are kind of, once you get it,
oh yeah,
they have it. So speaking of coming back again and again, now you mentioned Louisiana, you mentioned Oklahoma City. Is there a place that you're like, hey, I visited that, you know, other than home? I mean,
right. Flowood, Mississippi.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. Phoenix, Arizona.
Really? That's your
Phoenix, Arizona. That's me and Kendra's place. We got.
Kendra said the same thing.
That's me and Kendra's place. So nobody else can go to Phoenix. Just me and Kendra. Nobody else can go. No, we had such a good time out there. We ended up, going to the botanical gardens.
Huh?
Got to go to the butterflies, you know. But as soon as we came around a curve, because we took an Uber, her and I are in the back seat. She's on the phone with a family member or a friend.
Yeah.
And as soon as we took this corner and this giant, you know, the red mountains, they showed up, and then all of this like beautiful, you know, landscaping for the gardens. I mean, I squealed like a little girl.
And you guys go up like hiking up?
I did. Yeah.
Kendra wasn't having it.
Well, no, she flew out Friday evening. I was there Saturday by myself.
Okay.
But yeah, I was like, all right, I'm going to take the advantage. I've never been out in the desert before.
Yeah.
So I grabbed, of course, my coffee.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. And I went chucking up a mountain. Now it took me longer to get down.
Really?
It did. My knee started messing up.
Oh.
So I was like, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a rest right here.
You were like literally the slow lane.
Yeah.
But you had to like pull over and like let people go.
Right. Like I'm going to sit here with your kids for a minute. I'm tired. Need
So Phoenix is your place.
Phoenix.
We got a bunch coming up again.
Oh yeah. Love Phoenix.
Yeah.
So I hope it's
Yeah. I'm sure you'll be doing up that hill.
Ooh, Jesus.
In August.
I tell you what, yeah. It was wild.
It's different because, you know, I mean, I've obviously, as you know, Dubai, it's hot and humid.
Yeah.
It's like
Ugh.
Atlanta.
Gross.
Yeah. And then, of course, it's still 110 degrees or something. But
Yeah.
just in Arizona, it's a dry.
Oh, it's a very nice dry heat, but you have to keep track of yourself because, you don't sweat, but you do feel the sun and the being hot and heated, but you don't feel like you're being dehydrated.
Yeah, okay.
So the guy, even a guy out there said that it's illegal to deny anybody water. So anybody can walk into a gas station, convenience store and say, I need some water, and they have to give them water.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's fun facts.
Yeah. Do you think it's true?
Yeah, I would imagine it is. I would hope so. I don't know.
We can Google it.
I don't know.
Okay. Anything, I mean, I always ask, just people, as you are so long in the tooth with access care, what could we, patients or the good clients here? Anything?
I mean, really what we're doing right now is we are just like right at the beginning. You know, we're still at the beginning. We're still in infancy.
Yeah.
We're just starting to walk a little bit.
Yeah.
Because, I think with like everybody that we've hired and everything, we'll get everybody organized. Everybody won't be wearing so many hats. And it's okay because, shit's like that with a startup. It's going to be like that.
Absolutely.
But I think once we get, really nice and organized and we, get the pods wrapped and start doing the big stuff that we want to do to make an impression, then I feel like everything will start, balancing out and what.
It takes a lot.
Yeah.
We do. And I mean, I guess, it's now you're thinking, well, that's over a year and a half, or I guess we've been doing almost 2 years. I guess our 2 years will be in for when you and I started working. That was in September, so only a few months away.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it takes a lot between the logistics and all the stakeholders.
Yeah.
And just making sure it's right. And you're right, obviously, as any startup, wearing so many different hats. But of course, then it becomes a balancing act. Because part of I don't want to say the trauma, 'cause I'm too serious, but like part of the adventure
Yes.
is the difficulty that you go through. And so once
Yeah.
it gets standardized,
Yeah.
you know, it won't be the same animal.
Right. Right.
So,
But
I'm
even if even if shit messes up,
Yeah.
you're just like, all right, well, here, let's, what are we gonna do? Okay, let's
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah.
You know.
But that's fine. I mean, as stakeholders here
Mhm.
are progressive about it, and she says she had a fifth wheel, and so anybody who owns a fifth wheel, or
Mhm.
or is anybody who's a pilot or something,
Yeah.
it's like that has to think about things, or a truck driver has to think about things. They just know, yeah, things are gonna anything.
Oh God, anything and everything.
But you just got to be ready for it.
Yeah.
And it takes a special crew
Oh yeah.
to be out here. And I would say you probably know that. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
identify it pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, I'll tell everybody. I'm just like, yeah, Aaron, what are we gonna do? I'm like, I don't know. We're just gonna call a few people.
Yeah.
Like,
It's an
call
audible.
Brad,
Yeah.
call somebody. We'll call somebody. It'll get fixed.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
And
And then and you just ride through it.
just right through it.
Yeah. Well, okay, Karen, thank
Yeah.
you so much.
You're welcome,
I
Josh.
wanted a few minutes of your time. I know we could talk
Yeah. Oh, I got.
for hours.
yes.
But it's good to get at least a few minutes in here. and
Absolutely.
learn from you. And,
Yes.
Well, I'll be out of here soon, but I'm sure I'll see you again
Oh,
somewhere
yeah.
on the road.
Oh yeah, for sure. I could be anywhere.
All right.
Ah.
Thank you so much.
Hey, no problem. Thank you, Josh.